Yeah, the software is glitchy again today. It won't let me stream the one that, I scheduled. So anyways, interesting. All right, time to get our coffee on. We'll start in a few minutes. Pop up some royalty-free music, YouTube. It's royalty-free, YouTube. All right, get your coffee on. We'll start 4 minutes. All right, software very glitchy today. You guys ready to go? All right, then let's get on with it. Welcome to Forex.Today, the YouTube community of more than 20,000 foreign exchange traders. We gather here today to conduct technical and fundamental analysis with the overriding goal of planning our trades in advance because trading is risky, not appropriate for everyone. Your past performance, good or bad, is not necessarily indicative of future results. Please stay small, stay humble, focus on the long term, never risk money you cannot afford to lose. Hey, my name is Wayne. I'm a currency trader just like you. Been trading for 20 years. Did a bunch of other things before that. So anyways, I like trading. I love investing. Let me know how we can help, whether it's technical or fundamental analysis. I'm willing to discuss it today. I'd like to remind you tomorrow I'll be at the FX Street YouTube channel for Trade Non-Farm Payrolls Live. And I've been doing that for more than 17 and a half years, just that one webinar. So anyways, cool. So maybe I'll see you over there. Very nice. So yeah, we'll go through the charts. We'll look at gold, oil, and Bitcoin. We'll look at dollar pairs and yen pairs. Let me know how it can help. I guess I should go this way. Huh? Ba-ding! Forex.Today. Anyways, cool. Okay, so yeah. Yeah, so we can have some fun too, can't we? Sounds good. So, yeah, lots going on in the world, lots of news, with ISM and then NFP, and how about that ADB, eh? Lots to incorporate, but of course, what we're trying to figure out is, are we in recession? Is the rise in yields a warning sign? Should you be owning the stock market, or is it going to drop? Okay, what about the dollar? What about everything else? What about oil? Oh my God, oil. Okay, so we can look at all that kind of stuff. Just let me know how it can help. Meanwhile, I'd like to point you to various resources. You'll see that the links are in the description below the video. If you're looking for a trustworthy, ethical foreign exchange broker, yeah. TradersWay.com, I recommend. I run a community called InvestorBootcamp.com. Yeah, it's $88 per year. So the swing trading group and the day trading group will be meeting today at 4 p.m. for some group work. Those meetings are, 3 hours? Yeah, they're good meetings. I want to point you to TradePlans.ai. You should do this now. After the live stream, I'm going to review trade plans and create a video. So if you want some, not just feedback on your trading idea from artificial intelligence, I'll give you some feedback too. So go ahead and do that now while we're doing the live stream. I'll post the link just to make it a little easier for those that are watching. So again, just very quickly, just takes a few seconds. So let's say you're trading gold, okay? You want to buy it or you want to sell it, put in your price, and put in a screenshot, okay, of the image. And you're done. That's it. So I will do that after this live stream. I will go back and give you feedback, okay? No, nothing's changed, Highlander. No. What else? Where else? Oh, Quant-in-a-Box. Yeah. I made an announcement today. It's amazing, this announcement. So for members of Quant-in-a-Box Pro, I have given you yet another upgrade. I've put in 12 or 13 or 14 upgrades recently. Did not raise the price. So thank you for being a subscriber. Let me show you what the upgrade was today. Let's log it into Quant-in-a-Box Pro. Okay, might as well just very quickly look at the risk gauges. Still risk off, risk off, risk off. This is daily, weekly, and monthly. Very cool. I can show you things like the scatter plot. Very nice. But what's the upgrade, you say? Seasonality. You're like, Wayne, we've had seasonality before. Okay, nothing new there, Wayne. You're right. So here's the bars, the monthly. Does February usually go up or down? Does March usually go up or down? What about May? Does it usually go up or down? Okay, let's pick a particular asset, like the S&P 500. Okay, does it typically go up or down October, November? Somewhere in October, November, it tends to go up. Notice that even though it's down, it's less down than September. So somewhere around September, October, it bottoms out and starts rising. Well, we know this, right? You're like, Wayne, that's not new. That's not new at all, but we know that there's an upward pressure on average coming soon, right? Well, wouldn't you like to know which week it is? Whoa, dude. So we are right here, week 40, and week 41 is the bottom, and it starts moving up, 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 up. Okay? Yeah. You can see it. Say this is the last 5 years. Oops, let's do this in a brighter color. 5 years, over the last 5 years, this is the shape of this, right? See, there's a drop and then a long, slow, sustained recovery. And then over here, this is the shape of the S&P 500 over the last 10 years. And right around here drops and then recovers. So the drop we just had occur, what you see here, is normal. It's normal. It's normally a down week and then followed by a sustained recovery. Which you can see here. But now you can pick out which particular weeks. Nice. Nice. What do you think of that? Pretty amazing, right? So this is where we are. The red line, you see this? The red line where my mouse is? That's where we are now. There could be some more down and then a recovery. Cool. Maybe look for a double bottom. So now we have month and weekly seasonality. Oh, neat. And if you really want to get creative, bum, 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 bum. No, that's not what I wanted. Is it this one I want? No. I was doing this yesterday. It's a new tool. What was it? This year value, last 5 years. It's not in either. What am I doing? What was I doing? Maybe I was sorting over here. Oh, it must be this. Yeah, there you go. The best weeks, you can sort it by the best weeks and the worst weeks. Coolio. Anyways, just in case you wanted to do that, you could. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. So anywho, very, very, very pretty stuff. Very, very cool. Okay, cool. So I keep reinvesting into our product, and I love it. Pretty amazing, huh? Quant-in-a-Box.co. Imagine you can do that for pretty much every asset class in the world. Even VIX, for example. Yeah. Start by looking around the world. And might as well start with the S&P. Okay. It's critical that this asset moves above this price, because that is resistance. Go out to the 4H. Okay. And it looks like we're trying to breach it. Today's target is 4,300. So buy it at 4,200, take it up to 4,300. So we may be on that way. If you recall yesterday, we had two trade plans, A and B, buy the dip. So it's critical that we get above this 42.65 today. It's all that matters. It's all that matters, Bubba. You like the oil? Yeah. Oops, too far out. Too far out, Wayne, too far out. Okay. Our lowest low is 81.37, and we got, 82 and a half? Yeah. Cool. Cool. Okay, neat. We're in the zone here. We're in the zone. Oops, where's my drawing tool? Come on now. We're in the zone right here. Okay. I think 81 and a half. Okay. Could we head back down and make a new lower low? Yeah, but we're at the point where if anyone was going to buy it, they would be thinking about it right now for sure, huh? What do you stink? Smell like a plan? Are you guys posting trade plans for me to review? I'll be reviewing them later, right after this webinar. Okay, Bitcoin trying to climb. Bounced on the roll reversal. Right on, Kit. Gold is holding steady. Gold is, it's amazing how quickly it ran out of volume and volatility. Look at that. Maybe just waiting for the 21. Right? But notice that we're above the predicted 21. So it's already suggesting up to the 55. So you could isolate XAU. Okay. Ooh, yeah. There's some downs still left in this story, I think. This is where we are now. The next 3 or 4 weeks are up weeks for gold, and then down, 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 down. Yeah. Anywho, it's good to know these things. Got to know. So anywho. Well, what about oil, you're probably thinking? Look at that week, huh? Apparently a huge week. Look at that huge week, and it was pretty much the bottom of the oil market, and then the market started going up. Wow. Wow. Look at that. Turned the market around, huh? Look at that. It was way down, and then, what? 2 weeks later, boom, the whole entire market reversed. Went from 60 to 90. Wow. Interesting. Look at the shape of the market here. Down, Interesting, huh? Look at that. Over the last 5 years and 10 years, look at oil tends to come down. Down, 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 down. When does that typically happen? The 40th week, this week. Wow, kind of interesting. And then it comes up, right? Interesting, interesting. Starts coming up about the 51st week of the year, but starts falling around the 40th. That's now, as you can see, that's now. Maybe more down for oil, huh? Could be a rabbit, could be. What do you think? Was that a good use? Was that a good investment to build that? Yeah. 100% great. Cool. Right on. Yep, so I hope you love it. I hope you use it. I hope it works good. Like any other tool, don't overdo it. It doesn't predict the future, but it can definitely show you the past. Yep. Cool. Sorry, I'm exhausted. Another long week. Yeah, we got a lot going on. In particular, tomorrow, there's a lot of emphasis now on tomorrow. With non-farm payrolls, we're trying to see, does the Fed need to keep raising, or is it one more and done? Okay. Challenger, Christmas, and Gray released their mass layoff report. 47,500 layoffs. Less layoffs than before. But layoffs nonetheless. 50,000 people got laid off. We have Canadian import-export data coming out. That's very interesting. That could move the kitty cat today. Hopefully it's better than before. Canada's really had some bad times. This has been a bad week. Okay. Kiwi CAD, we had a higher high, higher low, and a 618 predicts a 1382, and it only went to 121.4, so there might be another up yet. You want to look at this level, okay, for a shape like this, because this predicts that. For those trading the Kiwi CAD. And that gets you to the top of the downtrend, so maybe today Canadian dollar gets strong again. Maybe, I don't know. All right. Pound CAD on the monthly central. Be great for the Canadian dollar to get strong. Okay. CAD and Aussie, well, it's neither here nor there, but it is some form of resistance, but pivot-wise, it's meaningless. I guess what we're looking at is a 200 EMA on a 4H, so we're at neutral. Don't really know, but some Canadian up would be great today. CAD Swissy falling. What? How could CAD Swissy fall? Well, maybe that'll change today. We just need some good Canadian import-export. And what does that mean, good Canadian import-export? How about Canada exported more than they imported? How about Canada made money this month? Wouldn't that be good? So we'll find that out in about 3.5 minutes. Oh, I can't wait. Mester's speaking today. Mester's a lady. Mr. Mester, it's Lady Mester. All right. We also have PMI, IV PMI out of Canada later today too. So a lot of Canadian news for today. So Australia, New Zealand on hold, kind of interesting. ADP was low, 90,000, very cool. ISM services The thing with ISM services is like new orders are down significantly. Employment was down significantly. And prices stayed the same. Okay. So in my report I wrote many years ago on how to model non-farm payrolls, one of the things you do is you add or you subtract out the Challenger, Christmas, and Gray report. So whatever headline number you have for NFP in your model, then you subtract 47,000. Okay. Okay, we're just, 30 seconds away? Let's see if we get some numbers soon. We also have to watch, I suppose, initial jobless claims. But if you don't mind, I want to watch, Kitty Cad. I'm cheering for Kitty Cad. Come on, Kitty Cad. Let's watch it on 1 minute. I don't know how accurate the 1 minute is. There we go. And let's see, should be coming out any second now. You guys excited? Yeah. Come on, Canada. All right. Canada imports 63. Canadian exports 64.5. Good job, Canada. Bravo, bravissimo. That's some good news. That's some good news for Canada. They're making the money. Yeah, good job. Good. Good. Great. So how about CAD yen? How about the CAD yen? You like the yen? Okay. You got some work to do, clearly. Let's change the template. What do you think? Cool. So what else is going on in the world today? So anyways, 63.8 on imports for Canada, 64.6. So anyways, Canada made $1 billion last month. Good job. Better than losing. Hey, don't cry. $1 billion here and $1 billion there. Soon it adds up to real money. Weekly jobless claims low. Okay. When you look at the average, below average, 207. Average is almost 209. Okay. Trade balance in the United States, not good. And not good means it's less bad, but you want more bad. So, we should be running 65 to 70 bill deficit, and it's only 58. Wow. Okay, we're not importing very much. Is it because we're not buying stuff? Huh? Let's see if we can learn anything. See, we should be much higher. So, a couple of things might be happening. We're not buying stuff, or we're exporting a lot of stuff. I have a feeling exports are also down, right? So anyways, 3-month, we're below the 3-month moving average, and look at the 3-month moving average is negatively sloped. It's not really good. We're not buying stuff from foreigners. We're not buying Louis Vuitton. Huh? You're not buying a Samsung. Okay, so anyways, Interesting. Let's head back. So GDP is good, but we're not, and income is high, but we're just not buying stuff from foreigners, huh? Where foreigners are buying a lot of our stuff, but that's hard. So exports up and imports down. Well, that'll do it. See, it's the opposite of Canada, right? So the United States exports a lot and always has been. Okay, and you can see, right? But that shows dollar strength, really. I mean, it's relative. Okay, we're still running a deficit, but a lot less than normal. See, when we import stuff, we export our currency. If you buy a TV, you sell the dollar. Okay? So if right here, what this says is you're selling less dollars than normal or than before, and you're buying more dollars than before. Okay? Now, it just happens to be, okay, this is important because, we were talking earlier in this report, or on the page earlier, it showed GDP. So you have consumption plus investment plus government spending, okay, plus these numbers. Money, okay, money out, oh wait, it's X minus M, isn't it? You want to count the money. You want to count stuff when we sell things to a foreigner. You want to count it, but you don't want to count the imports. Because you buying a TV doesn't mean America made a TV. It means some other country like South Korea or China or Japan made a TV. So you don't want to count that number. But you do want to count the exports. If somebody buys American sorghum, That sorghum came from America. That's American sorghum. And you want to count that as being productive. Okay. So anyways, okay, we are exporting a lot. We're importing more, so there's still a trade deficit, but the relative change is not good. So right now, 10% difference, or let's say the deficit, okay, this should be much better, which is actually worse. You want a large deficit. I mean, think of it this way. If you don't have a large deficit, then maybe foreigners are expensive. Foreign products are expensive. Maybe there's some nationalism. Maybe all that kind of stuff, right? And I don't know if America really wants to do that. I don't know. So most Americans would agree, buy American. It's right? Buy American. But then they go to Home Depot and then they see all the amazing barbecues for sale. There's about 20 of them all lined up. They're all shiny stainless steel. And the one in America, the American-made one, costs twice as much. You're like, this pissy little thing costs $1,600? I can get this massive one over here for $800, and it's got Bluetooth, and it's got LED lighting, and it's got a built-in radio. Like, it's got all this crap, and it's half the price of this basic thing over here. And so very often they choose the cheaper one. Well, guess what? It wasn't made in America. Anyways. By the way, we have a new what do you call them? Meeting? We have a new meeting on Tuesdays now at Investor Bootcamp. All members of the live group, whether it's day trading or swing trading, we meet on Tuesdays and we go through all the news, kind of like what I'm doing now. So I don't really need to do this, but we go through all this so you know it, and that you don't have to personally do all the research yourself, because we do it as a group, which means I do all the work and then I explain it to you. But it's the same as you doing it. Right? And anyways, this is where you get your import-export data. StatScan. 40 million in Canada, huh? That's amazing. When I left, it was 25. Now it's 40, huh? Get some. Makes sense. When I left Canada in rural Saskatchewan, there wasn't really anything to do except alcoholism and teen pregnancy. So it looks like Canada's gone trend. Went from 25 million to 40 million. Whoa! Yeah. GDP, 0. Retail sales, up a little bit. Prices are up. Here's your current account. Medium after-tax income, 68,000. Wow, so good. I remember when I was a kid, I think my understanding of a rich person was 50,000 a year. Thinking, I just remember like $50,000. That was someone that was rich. Now it's below average, but I guess it's been a couple of decades. That makes sense. See, I want goods and services. Higher exports of gold and crude oil. Good job, Canada. The only thing is gold and crude oil are now down. Metal. Okay. Metal and minerals. Huge. Oil. Or what? Okay. Wow. So look at that. Oil and gold, huh? Oil and gold. But I want more than that, though. I want more. I don't want just physical exports. I want services as well. What do you think Canadians import? Is it exports only or imports? Doesn't tell us what. John Deere combines and Ford F-150s. And probably like anybody else, TVs and telephones. Interprovincial trade. Mental disorders in Canada. Let's do this one. Wow, 20% of Canadians have mood, anxiety, and substance abuse problems. It's hard being Canadian, huh? Yeah, look at 1 out of 3 Canadians that are reporting problems are not being served by the medical system. Yeah, my mother had a medical problem. You know, she's elderly, so this is normal. And she finally got to meet with a specialist after being diagnosed by her primary doctor, then you need to go to see a specialist, right? So she finally got her appointment. 10 years later. It's funny because it's so sad. 10 years. Let me say that again. 10 years waiting to see a doctor, but it's free. Yeah. Socialism. Yeah, but it's free. Yeah. But it's free. Sky Killer, same as Portugal. Well, apparently in Cuba, you get to pick out your nurses. So at least there you go. They're showing they have a catalog. I'm not even joking. There's a catalog, and you search catalog to choose your nurse. Strange. People are strange when you're a stranger. So yen struggling here. I think we're just waiting for these markets to open, and it's still quite a ways off. Okay, the Dow is still quite low, stuck on a support pivot. S&P, okay, held down by a daily 5 or 4-hour 21. You do you, it's the same thing. NASI, I think NASI can fall a little further. You know, it has a higher beta. Okay. Is that right, Johnny? 60,000, huh? Yeah. Made us like, come on, Wayne in Cuba. No, well, it was, I was approached, and they're like, because, you know, I was wearing a blue suit, so blue, I glowed. I was glowing. It was like a neon blue suit in the beautiful Cuban sun, and with a brown leather belt and brown shoes and a beautifully crisp white shirt. Like, that dude's not from around here. So anyways, I got gray hair as well. So they're like, hey, you can get your prostate worked on. Seriously. They're like, I'm like, really? And they're like, yeah, super cheap. You can get it done here in Cuba. And I'm really? And they're like, yeah. And then, you know, they showed a catalog. And they're like, yeah, you can get it done here. But the problem is, because Cuba has great doctors, they have, I think, the highest number of doctors per capita in the world. So they have a lot of doctors, and Cuban men have prostate issues. It's a normal thing for men of certain age. So anyways, they said, so you can get that operation done in Cuba, and what they do is they give you a shopping list, right? And you gotta bring your own supplies, and I think you get them from Switzerland. So they're like, go to this go to this website or whatever, call this number, and you're going to need bandages and anesthesia and all that kind of stuff. And so you show up to the hospital with all your supplies, and you know, and they go to work and get it done. But it wasn't a joke where I'm like, you know, with the catalog thing. There was. I didn't ask anything more. I'm like, really? But yeah, they had a catalog. So it was just weird. This actually happened to me. So anyways. But anyways. Anywho. Yeah, so I guess we'll leave it at that. This market's dead while we wait for the stock market. So go to tradeplans.ai, post a trade plan, and I'm going to run over there and I'm going to review trade plans. Oh, I didn't do oil. Let me take a look at oil. Sorry. See, I look at these things all day, every day. So if I think I covered it and I didn't cover it, I apologize. All right, so we go down in here. First of all, we already have this done. So I've already done this. The number is 8130, and 8130 is the number. Okay, so we're at that point where it could start climbing, but what it feels like is maybe a low and then work its way around. Okay, we want to find that it stabilizes here. This is coming down probably based on recession fears and all that kind of stuff. Okay, but here's technically there's a role reversal. Now we're below that. So the next thing is the counter trend would exist in here. So maybe it's not even this week. Maybe it, let's do this differently. Maybe it's down, up, down, up, down, up. And we start to create an inverse head and shoulders. But I do know we're low in supply. So this is sort of a repricing of demand. But again, if we get some good data out of the earnings season, then maybe, this stabilizes. Okay? So Sky Killer says, if inventory was low, why would it drop? You just answered your own question. The issue has nothing to do with supply. So it must be demand. Okay? So when will we get a new narrative for demand? Well, let's say non-farm payrolls comes out tomorrow, and based on that number, it doesn't seem like the Fed will have to raise interest rates much higher, and therefore does not need to push it into recession. Therefore, if recession was priced in on this drop, now people will price it out and it'll rally. Okay, so if it wasn't supply, then it has to be demand. Cool. Now, everybody go to tradeplans.ai. How many people here have posted or plan on posting a trade plan for me to review, like now? How many people are going to do it? Okay. Yeah. Cool. Well, I'm going over there now. There's actually a YouTube channel, youtube.com/@tradeplans.ai. Is that going to work? Yeah, cool. So I'm going over here to review it in a live stream. All right, so I'll see you over there. Thank you for being you. Thank you for everything. Thank you for being a subscriber of Forex.Today. And if you're in my day trading group or swing trading group at investorbootcamp.com, I'll see you at 4 p.m. for our swing trading meeting.